We've all heard about Chinese excesses in Hong Kong, Tibet, and occupied Xinjiang. We've also heard about how China wants to invade Taiwan and completely assimilate it with the mainland. However, another province, Inner Mongolia, has not featured much in the scheme of things internationally when it comes to exposing the tyranny of the CCP. Now, Japan has stepped up aggression against the CCP for its forcible assimilation of the province and its people, with the aim of establishing Han's Chinese supremacy in the region. Hi and welcome to TFI Global. I am your host Rohan, and in this video, we talk about how, with the help of Japan, the people of Inner Mongolia will soon be able to fight back against the CCP and its excesses in its province. Japan is pulling all strings possible to hurt China. Till now, Tokyo was only vocal about Chinese belligerence against Taiwan and human rights violations in Xinjiang and Hong Kong. Now, Japan has opened up a new front against the CCP in Inner Mongolia. On Wednesday, Japanese lawmakers launched a parliamentary alliance with the sole objective of protecting Mongolian culture from the assimilation policies of the Chinese government. Sane Takaichi, a former Internal Affairs and Communications Minister, will be heading the alliance consisting of members from Japan's ruling Liberal Democratic Party. Japan has thus raised a very critical issue, which often fails to find attention amongst global human rights activists. China is looking to establish linguistic and racial homogeneity by imposing Mandarin and encouraging Han Chinese domination across the country, in line with its philosophy of racial and linguistic intolerance. Southern Mongolia has been witnessing popular protests even as the communist authorities phase out Mongolian language teaching in the region. Protests are likely to revive the Inner Mongolian independence movement that seeks the establishment of an independent Inner Mongolian state or a reunification with Mongolia as a whole by separating from China. In this sense, Tokyo is actually hitting China where it hurts the most. The York-based Southern Mongolia Human Rights and Information Center also revealed that the CCP stepping up policies of cultural genocide in Inner Mongolia. Japan's move to form a cross-party alliance for Southern Mongolia is being cheered by ethnic Mongolians the world over. Temur Lun, a Japan-based ethnic Mongolian, described the formation of the cross-party parliamentary alliance in support of Southern Mongolia as a huge boost for ethnic Mongolians living in China's northern region of Inner Mongolia. He told Radio Free Asia, "The alliance established by the Japanese parliament today is hugely encouraging for Southern Mongolians in exile." He alleged that the Communist Party of China was trying to extinguish traditional nomadic Mongolian culture within the Chinese borders. The Japanese move has also been appreciated by Kubis, the former president of the independent country of Mongolia. Kubis, who is currently settled in Japan, said they were influenced by the response they got from a large number of Japanese members of parliament, but also by what was going on in Xinjiang and Hong Kong. The former Mongolian president added that's why they set up this alliance. Germany-based Inner Mongolian rights activist Shi Haiming also welcomed the move. She said, "Japanese lawmakers have been taking the persecution and abuse of human rights by the Chinese government much more seriously." The Germany-based activist, who campaigns for the independence of Inner Mongolia, also said, "Last year, we saw cuts to Mongolian medium teaching, and the lawmakers formed this alliance on their own initiative after many deliberations and much research." Japan's Parliamentary Alliance for Protecting the Cultural and Linguistic Rights of Southern Mongolians is the first noticeable attempt by any country to address human rights violations taking place in the region. The Suga administration has thus given a surprise shock to Chinese President Xi Jinping, as the move is likely to inflame passions inside the region, which is already witnessing stiff opposition against the assimilation policies of the Chinese Communist Party.